Hi, welcome to my first tutorial. My name is Domatic, and I've been using Reason for about 6 years. I'm not an expert on Reason, but I do have experience using it, so I hope this tutorial is helpful. This tutorial will focus on beat making tips and tricks, including some workflow tips. We'll be making a hip hop beat, but you can apply these techniques to all types of music. Okay, before we start with the actual beat making process, let's talk a little bit about how to organize your workflow. Um, and the first tip is name everything. You probably heard this a million times, but it really does help. Um, it will clear up any confusion you have later on. So if you look here on my sound effect reverb, I have reverb on my little virtual tape, and it shows up here as reverb. And here on my combinator it says drums, and it will show up as drums here on the main mixer. That would just facilitate everything for you. So that's the first tip. Okay, now we're going to talk a little bit about routing the drums and setting them up. The first thing I did was I created a combinator, and I added a mixer, a delay. It's routed to the mixer. And if you look right here, it's just basic setup on a sound effect here and here. I also have a filter, which we'll talk about later, um, and reverb. As far as the drums, I like to have the drums separated because it'll give you more um, ability to check your levels and add effects and things like that. So I actually separate the drums in the back. Shortcut tab to flip everything around. Um, my first track is just a regular 808, so I'm just gonna route that to my track one of my combinator mixer, and track two is actually my kick drum, so I'm gonna take that and go right here to my kick EQ, which I named earlier. Go from the output of the EQ to my compressor, and from my compressor back to the mixer. And I'm gonna do the same thing with the snare drum. EQ, compressor, and channel 3 here. Um, then 4 will go straight, 5, and 6. And now, if I hit tab again, um, I hit the bass drum. You can see that right here. It is coming in. Bass drum, snare drum, little triangle sound, shaker, and a little clanky sound, which I'm going to use as a hi-hat. All right, so that's routing. And also, if you notice, I EQ'd already my stuff in System Compressor so that we can a punchier sound out of your bass drum and snare drum.